Ruth, you don't really think she'll go through with it?
Oh, I don't know. I can only guess. Hope I'm wrong. Look, the lake's through there.
Well, look, let's split up. You go that way, I'll go this.
Right.
Marilyn, is she here?
Serving in the dining room. It's far too busy to see you now. Now, look, if you come back in perhaps an hour, she might see you then.
An hour? Look, I should be in camp now. It'll only take 5 minutes, please.
Well, OK, 5 minutes, but not 1 second more. I'll go and get her. Oh, can you sit down? I don't want the people to think we've been commandeered.
Oh, it's you. I thought Barry said there was a gentleman to see you.
Oh, Marilyn.
How did you manage to get here? I thought Eddie would have had you rotting in the glass house by now.
Oh, take no notice of him, love. He's all talk.
Well, talk or not, he's a corporal.
That's what I mean. All corporals are like that.
Well, I reckon he could get pretty nasty if he wanted to.
Well, let him. If I'm going to get done, I may as well get done properly. Anyway, I don't mind, so as long as it means being with you a bit longer.
Really?
I could face a court-martial for you, love.
All the same, I'm very worried about Eddie. I'm sure he meant every word he said. I've never seen him in such a nasty mood.
I told you, take no notice of him.
It's all very well you saying take no notice. He was going on like a banshee before. I don't know what come over him.
He's jealous, that's all.
Jealous? What of?
Of you, love. And why shouldn't he be? You're the most wonderful girl I've ever met. The first time I ever set eyes on you, I said, this is it. Oh, Marilyn, I love you.
Oh, Bill, now look, pack it in, get off. Oh, for goodness sake, Bill, get off. Oh, look, pack it in.
You're in enough trouble already.
Well, I might as well make the best moments of my last moments of freedom.
Oh, look, if Mrs. Richmond comes through that door, you won't be the only one for the high jump.
I love you, Marilyn. I'm desperate.
Yes, so am I.
Desperate about you. You mean more to me than anything in the world. I had to come here tonight. I'm not leaving here until you promise you'll marry me.
Marry you?
Yes, marry you. I know I'm only a private now, but with you behind me, who knows, I'd really go places. Oh, please say you will, Marilyn.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, look, I've got to get back to work. They're packed out,
Look, when will I see you again? When will I have my answer? Look, don't leave me like this, Marilyn,
look,
please.
All right, look, tomorrow night. Yes, look, I must get back on duty.
All right then, Marilyn. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, all right. Goodbye, Bill.
Goodbye, Marilyn.
Hope I didn't interrupt anything.
Oh, was I glad to see you.
You seem to have made quite a hit there.
Hit? You know, if the Army's half as good at fighting as they are at necking, we needn't worry about another war. Oh, thanks for coming along just then. You got me out of a very tricky situation.
So it seemed.
You know, he just asked me to marry him, and he was waiting for an answer when you came along.
Well, at least I've given you time to sleep on it.
Oh, why is it? The blokes you want to marry never ask you, and them you don't never stop asking you.
Oh, well, that's life.
It's my life, I know that.
Sarah! Sarah! Don't worry. We're all right now.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't go through with it. Try it.
It's all right. Come on. Let's go home. Oh, no, not another one. I couldn't face it.
Just pretend it's one of the 6 runs that you've had tonight.
So who was counting?
Nothing to what you would have had if I hadn't stopped you going out in that pub crawl to drown your sorrows.
No, you shouldn't have stopped.
Oh, look, Andy, stop making a melodrama out of everything. I know you're concerned about Ruth.
Concerned? Look, I am shattered. I believed in that girl. I would have trusted her with my life.
I know it looks a bit odd at the moment, her rushing off with Derek like that, but I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation.
Go on, drink it up.
No, thanks. You know, I bet they're sitting somewhere now, just both together.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Well, it's obvious that you're going to take her part in this. There's no point in my staying.
Look, I am taking nobody's part. And if you think I'm letting you go off home in its present state, well, you've got a great think coming to you. You're in no state to go home, so come on. You're staying here for the night, whether you like it or not. Barry will put your car away. Give me your keys.
Meg, why does she do it? I mean, why didn't she tell me to her face what she was doing instead of torturing me like this and leaving me?
She hasn't left you. You're only guessing. I know Ruth. She loves you.
Oh, yeah, so much so that she just walks out of my life on eve of our marriage with another man.
Look, you don't know the facts yet, do you?
What facts? Do you know something?
No.
Well, Meg, I mean, if she cared for me, if she really loved me, would she have walked out with Derek Maynard the way she did tonight?
There you are, dear. That'll warm you up. Thank you. My, you look perished. Why don't you come over by the fire? I'm just going to build it up.
No, thank you. I'm waiting for someone we arranged to meet here.
Oh, your hubby. I know what husbands can be like when they say they'll meet you at a certain time. Take our Stan, for instance. No sense of time at all.
Not my husband. I'm a widow.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I'll just leave you. If you want anything, just ring.
It's all right. I found her.
Oh, thank God. How is she?
Oh, she's in a state of shock, but I've given her a sedative and left her in the car. Look, I want to get back home as quickly as possible, get her into bed. I just called in to fetch you.
No, I couldn't face Sarah now.
I can't just leave you, yeah?
I'll be all right. I can get a room easily. I've seen the landlady.
Come back to our place. We'll find you a bed.
No, Derek, I'd rather not.
You're sure you'll be all right?
Yes, of course I will. You go and see to Sarah. You've got a lot of sorting out to do.
Yes, I
it's
might
best
get
for you
back
to
there.
talk things over quietly.
I'll get back to her as soon as I can.
Right. I'll be all right.
What's the matter, Ruth?
Oh, I've just remembered Andy. We were supposed to be having dinner tonight, and, well, with all this, I forgot about it. It's too late to ring him now, and I couldn't face it anyway, so I'll see him tomorrow.
Look, I must get back to Sarah. You sure you'll be all right?
Yes. Take good care of her.
I will. Ruth, thank you for all your help. If anything had happened to...
I know. Sarah's waiting for you. She needs you.
Bye.
You know, it's very good to finish the work and relax.
I had a very busy day at Fairlawn today. It was, how you say, all go. Some people come in late for the dinner, so I have to cook the extra meal.
I know. Sometime it happened like that here. But tonight, I am gonna finish drinking the cocoa, and I will go to bed early.
See, otherwise we sit and we talk and talk and talk.
Then Marilyn come in, and it rabbit until midnight.
And tonight I want to read before we go to sleep.
Yes. Do you know that you always read with the light on?
Well, I cannot read with the light off.
And I cannot sleep with the light on.
Oh, well. That's another day over. Oh, I'm whacked. You know, all you do in this job is go home, go to bed, get up and come to work. I don't know why we do.
You look tired. Do you want I should make you some cocoa?
Oh, I wouldn't say now.
I know, she says you want to go
Oh,
home.
I'm not that pushed. As a matter of fact, I'd like to have a little chat with somebody.
Oh, here we go, until midnight.
Oh, well, if that's the way you feel, I'll put my coat on and go
Now,
home.
take no notice of him. Carlos, if you want to go to bed now, you go.
Ha! You know what happens if I go to bed? I go to sleep. Then you come up and I am awake. Now, I sit and listen to you two till midnight.
Carlos. You know, Marilyn, he does not like me to read in bed. The light disturbs.
Oh, he's just like my dad. He reads in bed. You know, sometimes the light's on at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, my mum's used to it. She just sleeps through it. He smokes in bed, and also does me mum. You know, the room smells awful. I've said one of these days you're going to burn the whole house down. They've already singed the sheets thousands of times.
Here you are.
So,
Marilyn, I wanted to ask you, how is you getting on with Bill, the soldier boy?
Oh, well, actually, it's him I want to have a chat about.
Oh, yes, things are not good between you two, eh?
Oh, things are smashing as far as he's concerned. He's asked me to marry him.
Marry him? Oh, Marilyn, I'm so pleased.
No, look, hold your horses. He might want to, but I don't. Oh, he's a nice enough chap. But when I first started knocking about with him, it was just for a bit of a lark. I had no intention of things getting serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, he came here tonight in reception and all, and he was all over me. It was then he asked me to marry him.
Hey, what did you say to him?
Well, just to get rid of him, I said I'd see him tomorrow night.
The poor boy, there he is. In love with Madeline, pining away, and she thinks it's a bit of a lark.
I didn't mean that. What I meant was, when I first started going out with him, I had no intention of things getting serious.
Women, how does the poor boy know this?
Oh, look, Carlos, you can't expect me to marry every chap I go out with, can you?
Well,
I mean, sometimes you just go out with fellas, well, just for a bit of fun, eh, Josephine?
Oh, I see. I went out with lots of boys in Spain that I never wanted to marry.
I feel sorry for this Bill. He's in love with Madeline, and what does she do? She behaves like, what do you say, a tease.
I don't! Oh, look, Carlos, I can't help it if he wants to marry me, can I?
Well, why don't you tell him? Why are you making him wait for the answer? Why don't you tell him tonight and put the poor boy out of his misery?
Oh, don't hurt his feelings. It's a very difficult position to be in.
I know how you feel.
Oh, yeah.
Once there was this very nice boy in Spain that I had to turn down.
Hernando Fernandez.
Because I did not love him.
No, she did
but
not love him.
I found it very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
In the end, I had to write him the letter
write
because
him
I
the
was
letter.
coward.
He was cross-eyed and knock-kneed, and when he dances flamenco, he's kicking up dust on the other side of the streets. Why cannot you not be honest with a man, eh? He say, I will marry you. You say, no, thank you, and that is the end to it.
Well, everybody isn't as hard-hearted as you are, Carlos. Even though I don't look Bill, I know exactly how he's going to feel when I turn him down. Just feel a right heel. Oh, why is it I always get myself involved like this?
Evening, Meg.
You're late back tonight?
Yep. Counting the profits?
I'm just checking the takings. Here you are. Here's an Irish penny for you.
Well, it might bring me a bit of luck. I could do with that. Is the bar closed?
Not to residents.
Oh, you working already?
Oh, now, what can I get you? Beer? Oh, no, it's sherry, isn't it?
No, just a brandy, I think. Very, very little one.
You're not on form tonight.
Not really, no.
Have you eaten?
I didn't bother.
I'd better get you a sandwich.
Yeah, well, just have a drink first, Maggie. You have one as well.
You need someone to look after you.
Are you offering or are you just advising?
Just advising.
It's a pity.
How's the mural going?
Oh, I don't know. I'm too close to it to know anymore. I sit and stare at the thing and it stares right back at me.
Well, what do you expect it to do?
Well, it suggests something. An artist and his work should be like a mother and a child. They should grow to a maturity together. And my blooming mural refuses to even be weaned.
Why, what's wrong with it?
Well, I don't know, Meg. It's supposed to depict life in the Midlands. It's a sort of series of panels, if you like, of agriculture, industry, science, music, the arts. That's lovely. But it wants something in the center, something to hold the whole thing together.
How about a frame?
Oh, you're sickening. What happens to you women when you get into business? You forget all about the abstract, all about beauty, all... You haven't reconsidered my proposal of marriage, have you?
Now, this focal point you're looking for. Well, couldn't it be something like, well, a figure, you know, representing the spirit of the Midlands? You know, a sort of, spirit embodying all the, you know, the ideal spirit of a Midlander. A figure, yeah.
Let's have a look at the idea of an ideal Midlander. It would have to have a driving force.
Good humour.
Yeah. Yes, a sort of cheekiness of the Midlands and a down-to-earth quality. It could work, Meg. It could. What or who do I use for a model?
Well, you'll have to go on looking now, kid.
You, Meg. You, right under my very nose.
Me, the idea Midlander?
You, the centrepiece as a Midland.
Jimmy Gudgeon, you're demented. I'm a Scot born and bred over the border. Nonsense, I'm not the
Doesn't
person
matter where
you're
you
looking
come
for.
from, you've got the quality. Look what you've done to this place.
Oh, Jimmy.
But you're shrewd, Meg. You're tough if you need to be. You're ambitious. You're an awful lot of fun to be with.
Well, I won't say I'm not flattered.
So?
But I haven't forgotten what happened the last time I posed for you.
No.
Whose body's going to be tacked onto me this time?
No, I won't send for Minnie Potter, I promise. No, just a head and a shoulders, Meg. An embodiment of the Midlands.
Just a head and shoulders?
Just head and shoulders, I promise, really.
All right, I'll do it for you.
Oh, you're in love. You always were.
What about that sandwich?
Yeah. If I came and helped you in the kitchen, do you think you could manage a steak?
Come on.
Meg, just a touch of garlic, you know, just on before you actually grill it.
Who's that?
It's me, Mrs. Bailey. Mrs. Scott.
Come in.
I'm sorry to bother you like this, Mrs. Bailey, but I just don't know what's going on.
Going on?
You did say you were a widow, didn't you?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I thought you did. Well, there's a gentleman downstairs. Says he's your husband.
Husband, but he's dead.
Are you all right, Mrs. Bailey? I'm only saying what the gentleman said. He said your brother-in-law phoned him and told him you were here, and he's come down as quick as he can.
My brother-in-law Derek, but I don't understand.
Oh,